Hello, my name is Lorianne Lumbee, and I'm with Authentic Freedom Academy and Temple of the Magdalene. And this is my YouTube channel entitled Mystics and Heretics. This is our introductory video, and I want to use this opportunity to tell you a little bit about this channel and what I hope to provide here for you. So to read from my mission statement. Mystics and Heretics provides a spiritual home for outcasts, rebels, shit disturbers, way showers, and change makers, and for all who just don't fit into a world that asks them to be anything other than who they authentically are. Here you are encouraged to live your own truth and celebrated for all that makes you uniquely you. This webcast will explore topics on mysticism, heretics, spirituality, meditation, and contemplation practices, the original Kabbalah, fantasy, myth, magic, and human development. I think it's important before entering into this sharing to explain what I mean by mystic and heretic. And I want to begin with some basic definitions. Mystic, as a noun, is a person who seeks by contemplation and self-surrender to obtain unity with or absorption into the absolute, or who believes in the spiritual apprehension of truths that are beyond the intellect. Mystic, as a noun, a person who uses prayer and meditation to try to become united with God, or to understand important things that are beyond normal human understanding. These definitions are from Oxford. Heretic, a professed believer who maintains religious opinions contrary to those accepted by his or her church, or rejects doctrines prescribed by that church. Anyone who does not conform to an established attitude, doctrine, or principle. This is where I want to start. Anyone who does not conform to an established attitude, doctrine, or principle. For the last 5,000 years, we have been living in a world that is defined by fear, power, and control, with systems that manipulate through fear, systems that seek to oppress and to keep people within a certain containment, if you will. We live in a world that is filled with systems, religion, governance, education, healthcare, corporations, economies. There are a limited number of ways in which this system of fear, power, and control has been brought forth in our world. A heretic is one who seeks beyond that fear, power, and control and the division that establishes that. A heretic says, I would rather use the mind that I've been given to reason, discern, and exercise my own truth, rather than living by the truths determined and defined by an outside perceived authority. A heretic, by their very nature, stands outside the fold. The heretic questions authority. The heretic asks what is truth and seeks to live that truth fully within their own lived experience. A heretic, standing in their own truth, is certain to experience condemnation, criticism, rejection, abandonment, and betrayal by the institutions that they challenge and question. The heretic is sure to be criticized, condemned, questioned by the social conditioning that seeks to imprison them. The conditioning that is defined by the word should. The heretic asks the question, what is life-giving? And if something is not life-giving, the heretic says no to it. a mystic? A mystic has most often been defined by religious institutions, whether that institution be Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, or any other spiritual tradition in our world. A mystic has most often been defined as it relates to the prescribed deity, that which some might call God. A true mystic, however, transcends all of that. A mystic transcends the constructs of deity. The mystic understands that the transcendent, that which seems to be beyond us, is too great for names or images or words or definitions. The mystic has come in contact with that transcendent, whether that transcendent be uplifting or deepening. And the mystic finds that transcendence in an infinite number of ways, not just through contemplation and prayer, but ultimately in the search for self-knowledge. Who am I? What are my gifts? What is my calling in this world? What is it that guides me and supports me? Is it something outside of myself, or is it something deep within? The mystic is inwardly compelled to seek the answers to these questions. The mystic is inwardly compelled to find wonder in the world, and not just wonder in beauty and joy and love and ecstasy, but wonder and beauty in carnage, in chaos, in struggle, in darkness. The mystic is able to hold it all. And the mystic might find that all in meditation and prayer, but they might also find it in their everyday pursuits, whether that be in nature, in movement, in connection and intimacy with others, in creativity and creative expression. They might find that transcendence in the mundane, cooking and gardening, needlework. They might find that transcendence in simply being, and they might find it in the devastating, chaotic, disastrous experiences of the human condition. It is my hope and my desire to provide a home for the mystics and heretics of this world, for those that don't find a place in the ordinary, in the system, in the status quo. And I want this to be a participatory and collaborative experience. And so I invite you to please offer your thoughts on topics and areas of exploration. In the comment section, please include your ideas for additions to the playlists that are published here, whether that be the Heretical Humor playlist or the Songs for Shit Disturbers or any other playlists that might come forth out of this community. If you find these videos to be helpful, supportive, inspiring, comforting, affirming, please like the video, add your comments. Please share the videos with others. Share them with your friends and families, the people in your community. your social network. And please subscribe to this channel and hit the button for hit the bell for notification. And know that I am grateful and humbled to be offering this platform, to be facilitating this place, creating and facilitating this place where the mystics and heretics of the world can gather. And for further support, please check out my website, loriannlumby.com, where I have all of my books, all of my online courses, information on one-on-one support, and so much more. So thank you for being part of this community, and let us together go forth in love to love and change our world.